This is Mike Anderson at JR Motors in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and today we're going to look at the all-new and redone, refurbished, completely new for 2014 South Bay Super Sport. And the thing off the bat that you should notice from last year is the all-white panels, which in the sun kind of get a nice speckle going on. We're really excited about the South Bay Super Sports this year at JR Motors in Lake Havasu City, and we were fortunate enough to get 49 of these in last year and sell them. Nothing that looked like this though. So being it just before the start of the year, wanted to give everyone a preview of what South Bay is doing for 2014, and this is called the South Bay Super Sport 522 CR. This is a Too Much Fun package made by South Bay. Still doing incredible detail on their fencing, LED lights, coming out with the SB little symbol here, which you'll notice throughout the boat. Doing front headlights. Of course, we're going to build them with a Tritoon here at JR Motors, all the way through construction and sheeting formed in between the Tritoons for better performance with your curved lifting strakes that give you better lift, better ride, better turning. Of course, South Bay has their pressurized tubes, which is not a buoyancy issue, it's a strength issue. Why? It's like a can of soda. Before you open it, it's very strong. Same with the South Bay tunes. They're very strong, actually hold air inside each of the tubes. Has a Schrader valve. You can actually hear me releasing air. 3.5 pounds of air inside these tubes. You wouldn't think is very much. It's an incredible volume of air, and you feel it. You feel it in the ride of a South Bay Tritoon. Being on so many of these at this point that we've sold, happy customers that we have, every time I go out, I just notice how much better a South Bay rides. Really nice detail, really like the Super Sport. They're trimming this with a black and a red, just makes it sharp, but wait till I get to the interior and you'll see what they really got going on. Of course, their nice stand-up rail here, which easy to hang a bumper. Really nice fencing, piping detail all the way around. Super awesome ski tow bar they have this year, all black, just makes this look sharp. We did this with a gray vinyl, marine grade vinyl. We've had incredible luck with this, and all of our customers love the vinyl all the way throughout. We're gonna stick with that, and we went with the gray instead of the teak wood look for this year. You'll see in the back, here you are is your fill for your gas. This is also right over here, I can't quite reach it because I'm too short, is a plug-in for your trickle charger. So when you're not at your boat, we build our boats with 2 batteries and a trickle charger, so that you can charge your batteries when you're away from your boat. When you come to go boating, it'll be real easy for you to get in your boat and use your boat that day. You know, since we're down here in the stern of this boat, I really want to show people a couple things about a South Bay. Besides the pressurized tubes, which in the back, by the way, here's your Schrader valve in the stern. So if you wanted to check your pressure, make sure you didn't have a leak, you pull that Schrader valve right there, it comes off nice and easy. And you know you don't have any leaks in your tunes. And I haven't sold one that has had a leak in the tunes, but that's another big benefit to the South Bay Tritoon. They're lifting strakes. They're smaller, they're curved, they're a little more higher up on their pontoons. This breaks the suction, folks. A lot of people don't understand that when you put something in water, it likes to suck to it. Well, pontoons famously love to suck to the water, and the best way to break that suction is these lifting strakes. You get air underneath. If you have this small little curved, which has been engineered by South Bay, it breaks that and gives you more lift and better ride. It also cuts in when you're turning for making sharper turns. South Bays are known for their performance. Besides that though, not too many people get all the way underneath and they see the keel guard that goes the full length. This actually ties into the nose of the pontoon boat, and you're able to put this up on the beach or bump into something, and you're not going to damage the bottom of your tunes. The nicest thing too about the pressurized tubes that South Bay has over all the other brands is that you have you don't have a pinging and a popping, and you won't have little knots over the years. You'll have a stronger pontoon over the years. At JR Motors, we like to match this Tritoon setup with a 154 stroke. We're achieving 36 miles an hour with this boat at about 5,400 RPMs, 5,500 RPMs, depending on how many people are loaded down. We hang all of our Mercury engines and test them right here. One thing that you'll notice about us is that we run our boats with a stainless steel prop. And this just came back from its boat test, so you'll see a little water. But we use a Mercury Inertia 14 pitch prop with these boats, and we are getting optimal speed. We also have mounted our engines up to get better performance out of our boats. And what you want to do, what a lot of people don't realize, is you want to match the stern engine plate with your transom. That's what gives you optimal performance in a Tritoon. New this year to South Bay, besides this whole panel system and interior that I'm so excited about to show you, is their stern. There's a little bit of a larger stern this year, and they've done something incredible here. And as I get on the boat, I hope you see it. They actually have a radius around the engine. Last year it was more of a triangular, rectangular shape. This year is just awesome. Gives you more space, gives you more tow room. You still are able to take the engine and trim it all the way up, but just as a nicer finish, which is what South Bay is most known for, is such a nice finish on their boats. Other thing they've done this year is they've redesigned their ladder. You have a 4-step deep ladder, easy to walk up on and step up onto your boat, even if you're on the ground as so. Now you should notice the interior is quite a bit different than the South Bay you've seen on our lake or waters. It is all carbon fiber, which is really exciting for us because, of course, with all the performance boat builders here in town, everyone has the carbon fiber. So all of this is totally carbon fiber. I hope you can get a good look at it. I'll kind of walk the whole boat. You can see the detail, the diamond, the piping, carbon fiber, red trim. This is what they're calling their Super Sport. I'm blown away by it. It is amazing. I really hope that South Bay decides to do this with all of their boats as an option. This is more of a test run on the Super Sport 522 CR, and the guys got so excited about that when they were at the factory that we ordered a couple of them, because we think that in our neck of the woods it's gonna be really popular. Of course, you still have, look at that, carbon fiber on the pull-up, nice storage, easy to get into. Look at this with the diamond and the SB right there. Just detail, things that people aren't doing. The red trim, all of this is just amazing. This is a standard FCR, but with this trim package, it is amazing. New to South Bay this year too is their captain's chair with the pop-up bolster, so you can sit a little higher as you're coming in maybe to your trailer or going through the channel in Lake Havasu City. But the detail and the craftsmanship that they did with the carbon fiber on the captain's chair is second to none. You can see they also have redesigned a all new helm. First off, it's black to kind of match this boat, which is really neat. We'll turn the key here so you can see now. You might be thinking that the helm is missing a couple things, but in fact it's not. Everything is now in this Murphy gauge, so you can see your RPMs, mile per hour. You can get your how much gas, fuel, trim, so on and so forth, and work everything from this one screen here, even your trim. So as you're going down the lake, you've got one simple system to operate everything on your boat. Also, the more we go and the more things happen in our world, seems the more we are connected to our gadgets like this GoPro I'm using to do this tutorial. But they actually have a charger here for your iPhone. You can see it's lit up. It's ready to charge my iPhone, my iPod, my iWhatever, my music, so on and so forth. There's a nice place for me to set my iPhone down. I left it at the office so I wouldn't get a phone call right now. And then over here you have a 12 volt for your blender in Lake Havasu, or for another phone charger if you have teenagers. Here's a clearing your input if you have another teenager with a different set of songs. You can plug in here and listen to your music here on your stereo. Really nice stereo system, the Clarion system. And also the wood grain steering wheel. Of course, that steering wheel is tilt, so you can tilt that up. Nice place for an adult beverage here to the side, your cup holder. Master power switch, nav lights, you saw I had those on. Docking lights, horn, and accessory switch, double toggle for either or whatever you got going on. I got so excited about this boat, I didn't wait to do the tutorial. We are custom building a bimini for it right now that we're hoping is going to do justice to this amazing interior South Bay has come out with 2014. Just to walk the back here and hopefully you get a good look at it. I think this boat is so sharp. Again, more storage here in the back seats. We custom build our biminis here, and our upholsterer that does that says that this is going to be the first boat sold. So she got me kind of fired up about it. She does a lot of custom boats, and she thought this boat was amazing. Back storage, pop-up changing room. Here's our full tint boat cover, and really this could be left in the garage. It's just here. We just got done hanging the engine and doing our lake tests. Here's our back compartment, and here, I mentioned this earlier, here's our trickle charger. Here is our Perco switch, one, both, off, on. For when we just rig up our boats, we put the one battery in. When we sell them, of course, you get the second battery. Come on down to JR Motors in Lake Havasu City and let's take this boat out. This boat is it, guys.